Hello friends, my name is Manoj Kumar from Corp IT. In today's video, we'll see how we can deploy our own DNS server. In order to dig into that, first let's understand what is a DNS server. So, let's suppose you have your laptop or you have your desktop and this is your home router, and we also have our internet. And let's suppose you want to explore Corp IT. So you will open the browser and you will search for corpit.org. So what actually happened? So one request is sent from your system to your router that I want to access corpit.org. Then in router there is no IP that is associated to the corpit.org. So what router will do? Router will reach out to the DNS server. Okay, our router will reach out to DNS server and ask, can you give me the IP for the corpit.org? So what DNS server will do? DNS server will check in their record and find out the IP of the corpit. Then it will return back to the router. Then router will go to the internet. Okay, that I have this IP. Can you please show me the result? Then internet will send the result back to the router, and then this router will send back this request to our system, and that's how we can access our website. And in order to understand it better, let's suppose you want to call your friend. Let's suppose I want to call Ravi. So what I will do, I will open my phone, go to the contact app, and I will search with the name Ravi. And then when I found the name Ravi, one phone number is associated with him. When I click on call, then using this number I can reach out to the Ravi. So the same thing happen in the DNS. Okay, now let's set up our own DNS. Now how we can set up? So in today video I'm using my client as a DigitalOcean client. So I will deploy one VM over here, and then I will install something known as Pi-hole on that server that will act as our DNS server. Let's see how we can do that. So once you log into the DigitalOcean, your homepage will look like similar to that. You can click on create a new project and you can start creating a project. But as I already have a one project created, so I will not change this one. So I will click on create and I will click on droplet. Droplet is similar as an instance in AWS. Now we'll select our OS. I will go with the Ubuntu. I will go with the shared. Regular SSD will work perfect for me for these kind of scenario. I will use the smallest option available over here. For the block storage, I will go for a 30 GB block storage. It will automatically detect the file system that I want to use. It selected the best and the default data center region for us, and it's also selected the VPC network. Now authentication. So what I will do, I already created a password for that and I will enter that. So this is the password. Okay, I will copy this password. I will add it here. Now it it will ask for the other settings like enable backup, monitoring, IPv6, user data. If you want, you can enable those, but as we are doing this for a testing purpose, we can ignore those things. And this is the tag, so we'll add DNS server over here. We'll give a hyphen so that we can easily recognize our machine, and then we'll click on create droplet. It will take some time and create a droplet or a VM for us where we can install our Pi-hole. Okay, so as you can see here, we got the notification that volume is created. Our machine is also creating. Now we click on that. Now you can see here there are lots of options that is coming, like it is still creating that the reason it is not showing the IPv4. If you want to enable, you can also use the IPv6. If you want a private IP, you can get it from here. If you want reserved IP, you can enable this option from here. And there are all the other bunch of features that you can enable. Let's suppose you want to add some tag, you can go to the tab and you can add those things. And like this, you can change other thing as well. In the meantime, our VM is already created. Let's copy this IP. Now I will use my terminal application. Now will SSH root at the rate, then the IP. Then it will ask me for the fingerprint. I will give yes, and then it will ask for the password. I will copy that password and paste. Okay, great. It is showing me some error. I will again try it. Great, I'm able to log in. I will clear it up. And first of all, I will update the system sudo apt update and then sudo apt upgrade. So using these command, I will update and upgrade my Ubuntu machine. Okay, it will take some time. As you can see here, it's starting reading the package. It is downloading the all the latest package that you want to install. I will click continue file to continue the installation. And as you can see here, the progress bar, it installing all the available package. Okay. Now I have two commands for you. The one is this one and another one is this one. So using the first command, it will install a web server. Why we need a web server? Because Pi-hole is a web-based client, so we need a web server in order to access that. So that the reason will install the light HTTPD. So it's will act as a web server and then we'll install that. Now we'll click OK and go. Great, we have that. Now let's install our web server. So using this command, our web server will install in our machine. It will take some time to install. Meanwhile, we'll also copy the other command that will install our Pi-hole. Now we'll click OK and great. Now we'll install our Pi-hole. So our Pi-hole logo, it's already shown now. Fetching all the required packages from the internet. Okay, we'll click OK. It is doing some pre-checks prior of installing the Pi-hole and okay, we'll again click OK. Okay, we'll click OK. Now it is giving us the notification. Now yes, we have a static IP. We'll continue that. We select our each 0. We'll select it. We'll go with the Cloudflare. And yes, I need a blacklist. Yes, I also need an admin interface in order to control that. Yes, I already have the web server as we already installed using the previous command. Yes, I want to enable query logging. Yes, I want to show everything. Okay, so we'll hit continue. And now it is installing our Pi-hole in this server. We'll wait for some time for it to install. It is a great solution to have because you can block your ads, you can block all the adult content in your network, or if there is something that you want to block in your network, you can also do with the help of Pi-hole. It's a great and a powerful tool that you should have in your network. And the best part of it Pi-hole is that you can install this anywhere. Like if you want to run this service on a cloud, you can do that, like one which we are demonstrating now. And let's suppose if you have a pi that is lying down, you can also use that. And if you're having some old desktop that you want to convert that as a server, you can also use that. So it's a great thing to have. So now our Pi-hole is already installed, and it show the admin page and the password. Let copy. Okay, I cannot copy it, no issue. So we'll go to, sorry, what exactly it is, slash admin. Okay, and for the password, let me just copy paste it. So this is our password. It's AYKZK087. Great. I will log into the Pi hole, and okay, I did some mistake in my password. So it is AYKKZK087. The password is correct. Probably it's, oh, great. So your Pi hole installation will look something like that. You want to check all the queries that made in your DNS record, you can see here. If you want to create groups, you can create using this. Uh, if you want to restrict something on a particular client, you can do the those things using here. If you have a domain, specific domain that you want to that you want to add to the blacklist or whitelist, you can do that. And this is the most important thing, that is add list. One ad list is by default added in the Pi hole. If you want to add another ad list, you can Google it and you can add it over here. Okay, so this is a powerful tool that you can add. And for now, let me just show you my Pi hole configuration. Okay, because I need to add this Pi hole to my router, then only all the things will start popping up. But just for the sake of this video, I'm just opening my Pi hole. So these are the advanced detail that you can see here. Like these are the domains that I recently visited. These are the block domains. These are the top like the IPs or the device. Like you can see all those data here. Okay, so it's a good to have. You can try this in your weekend. It's a great weekend project to have. I hope you like this video. If you want more content like this, you can subscribe to the Corp IT. I will also document written articles for this. If you want to check out that, that's also on the description. You can have a look at it. Till the next time, peace.